questions if you have through the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, you can ask as well. If you're watching on Facebook, ask through the chat as too. We're very interactive, right? We want to go through step by step to make sure that everyone, right? Everyone gets the recipe. Everyone gets to make this delicious bakes today. We're very interactive. Right? Okay, I can see we are almost ready. So I would like to introduce you to our chef today, MB. MB, also known as Vegan Canoe. And she's an educator speaker for plant-based lifestyle. She's also a social entrepreneur and a lovely mom of two. Hi, MB.
Hi. How is everybody doing? And wishing everybody a great afternoon. So this is the okay. So we are going to be. So thank you so much, firstly, for introducing me in such a lovely manner. We are going to be baking 2 dishes: a cinnamon swirl cake and some vegan biscuits. And we are going to be using the star of the recipes is Nuttelex, which is the dairy-free butter. And yeah, so I think we should get started now. Should we get started?
So actually, I'm in MB's dining room, if you know where we are. So thank you so much, MB, for having us over today. So I want to see, so today's class, the theme is plant-based. And I want to just hear from you, who is plant-based? Or who is trying to eat more plant-based? Can I have a show of hand? You can put an emoji, thumbs up. You can put a smiley to indicate that you want to go plant-based. Okay, yes. I see Dr. Suman.
That's my mother.
Oh, hi. Lillian, hi, how are you? Are you ready to bake?
Hi.
Hi, Daisy. Hi, Sabrina.
Rajesh, she's vegan. I know.
Oh,
Rajesh
is
vegan.
Okay, so because we can see you here if you switch on your camera, so don't be shy. Hi, sweet. Hi, Daisy. Thanks for saying hi. Yes, so we will be recording this as well. So later we will also, after the class, we'll show. So if you miss some part of it, don't worry, right? You can try to follow as much as you can. Okay, so today's class is plant-based diet, and it's partnership with Nuttelex. Nuttelex is plant-based, dairy-free, vegan, and almost trans fat-free natural spread. It's really good to be used in cooking, baking. Many of us love butter, right? The creamy, the texture is especially in baking. You can't do without it. But in plant-based, right, you can still, you can definitely use Nuttelex. Not only because it's cholesterol-free, it's very healthy, but also the texture. It's also 50% less salt than butter and 20% less fat than butter. So if you are trying to make something new or eat a bit less fat, or eat more plant-based, I think you're going to definitely enjoy today's class, the 2 recipes that Andy has created for us.
Yes, and also I just want to add that this is also GM-free, which is very important for some parents.
Yes,
whenever, especially me.
Yes.
So it is GM-free, and then they have this certain the original spread is also soy-free. So for people who are allergic to soy, they can opt for this as well.
Yes.
So shall we?
Yes, we're going to get started. And today we're going to use this the buttery spread, right?
Yeah.
For the first recipe, the vegan cinnamon cake, and also the original spread for the biscuit, which I'm going to put it in the fridge because we wanted it chilled.
Yeah.
And of course, you have the coconut and the olive oil.
These are versions.
Yes, that you can get, and they taste really nice on different spreads and with breads.
Okay. So let's get started. This one also.
Okay.
So I'll just clear the space. If you are cooking with me, if you're baking along, then what I suggest is that you preheat your oven to around 180 degrees, right? And you can ready your loaf tin. I'll show you what I did. I've just greased a loaf tin, and I've just put some parchment paper. If you have a loaf tin which is non-stick, you might not need this. Mine is non-stick, but still it sticks. So I just always use it.
So good tip. If it's non-stick and you want to be sure it doesn't stick,
Use the parchment paper. That's right. Okay. So what we are going to do is that first we are going to be making the swirl.
Yes. So there are two parts to the vegan cinnamon cake, the swirl and the cake.
Yeah. So for the first one, I think that needs to be closed. Yeah, thank you. So we are going to be making the swirl first. So we have sugar. I've used brown sugar, 1/4 cup, and I'm going to be using cinnamon powder. So I just have this.
Yes. So this is 1/4 cup of brown sugar with 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder.
Yeah.
If you love more cinnamon, can we add more?
Yeah, we can. Because do you know that there was a war fought for cinnamon? So many people died for cinnamon.
Really? Such a precious spice.
After I heard about that, after I heard about that, I was like, really? Cinnamon just had a special place in my heart since then.
Yes. We are very fortunate today. We can buy cinnamon easily. No need to go to war. Go to your favorite baking store or order online. Stay safe, stay home.
We are fighting another war altogether.
Absolutely.
A different war.
Yeah.
So we're just keeping it.
So now it's mixed. Yeah. And set aside.
Yeah. Now we're going to start with mixing the dry ingredients. Let me just show you. So just take a bowl. No, before the dry ingredients, we are going to mix the plant milk. I'm going to be using soy milk today. You can, for this recipe, I haven't used any other plant milk, but the other plant milks like almond milk or
oat milk.
Yeah, oat milk. Yeah, all of them also should work.
Yes.
So let's say that I'm going to be adding a cup of, without spilling. Hey.
Ooh.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
I'll just.
Yep.
Thank you.
So 1 full cup of plant-based milk of your choice.
Yeah. And then we're going to have
a bit of vinegar.
A lot of vinegar.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Why is that so?
So, for vegan baking, making a vegan buttermilk is one of the most important steps because we don't use eggs, remember?
Yes.
And sometimes we don't even use dairy-free butter. We can make it with applesauce. We can make it. There are many, many other ways to do it. Now, I'm just a bit concerned that my vinegar, I hope it doesn't overflow slowly.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we got 1
tablespoon,
15 ml of vinegar. What type of vinegar can we use?
Oh, this is apple cider.
Apple cider.
This is just your normal apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
So we are just going to mix it.
Okay.
And keep it aside for curdling. This is going to curdle.
Oh, yes, because when you add vinegar into something, it just curds. It's like how you can make paneer at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, many things.
So I'll keep it away.
Have you tried make like vegan paneer before?
That's tofu.
That's tofu. Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Wow. Next time, shall we try that?
Yes, let's do that. Although that takes a little bit more time because there's a process.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Now, so we're going to we have set that aside, the vegan buttermilk, because that'll need like about 15 to 20 minutes, 15 minutes to come together as a vegan buttermilk. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to mix the flour. So this is just plain cake flour, all-purpose flour, or if you use whole wheat flour, that's just all up to, or unbleached white flour. That's your choice.
Yes.
Then we are going to be adding the baking powder. We are going to be adding 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Can I just get it?
Yes, definitely.
So just 1 tablespoon of the baking powder.
Yes.
Okay. And we are going to be adding some baking soda.
Yes.
So we have about half teaspoon of baking soda.
So that gives the cake the texture a bit fluffy
and
it rises.
Right.
Yes,
that's right.
Key ingredient.
The soda and the vinegar, when they come together, you'll see a little bit of, it's minor, but you can see it if you are.
We're like in chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baking is quite chemistry.
Quite.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna add more cinnamon here
Yes, we're gonna add
because
more cinnamon.
it's called vegan cinnamon cake.
Yeah.
It's our main flavoring, which is actually really good because cinnamon gives such a really good, nice aroma.
Yeah.
You don't have to add so much sugar. You give it a natural, pleasant. Yeah, later I can't wait for it. After the baking out of the oven, the aroma that we'll get.
So yeah, and then we have some. I'm just gonna add some turmeric.
A pinch of turmeric.
Just a pinch because we don't want it to be overtly.
I'm curious, why choice of turmeric?
Just adds a little bit of color to the cake.
Okay.
Because see, everything else, otherwise, we want the swirl to be visible. Right. So it kind of gives it a nice contrast.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think turmeric is a very common spice, right? We have at home. So good that we can use it here as well.
And then just a little bit of salt.
Yes.
And now we are gonna be.
So I want to mix all the dry ingredients.
Yeah.
Lillian, how are you doing?
Okay.
Right.
I guess Lillian is mixing as well in her mixing
we
bowl.
have somebody baking along?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Lillian, if I'm moving too fast and you want me to stop, you want to ask anything, then just speak up. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. So I'll just keep this aside. And what I'm going to do now is we need some raw sugar. So we need about 1/3 cup of raw sugar. Raw sugar meaning brown sugar. You can use whatever sugar you like, and then 1/3 cup of the butter.
Yes, of Nuttelex.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need a melted version of the butter. So I just measured like 4 tablespoons, right? 4 tablespoons, right?
Here, right?
Yeah, 1/3 was 4 tablespoons, right? Or 5 tablespoons?
5.
So 5 tablespoons.
We already scoop it up.
Yeah, I kept it there. So 5 tablespoons of the dairy-free butter.
Yep.
And you can put it in your microwave like for 20 seconds and it just melts immediately. I'll just go get the butter.
So I can show you how it looks like. This is the Nuttelex buttery spread we're using today, which is really good because it's really like golden color. We use it for the spread. Okay, we've almost run out. So this is the bottom of the box, and MB is going to show us the melted. Like we took out from the fridge about 45 minutes ago. Yeah, so they're like nicely melted for our cinnamon cake. Ooh,
so we have the butter here.
This looks so good. Look.
Yeah, this is the melted butter.
Wow, it smells so nice too.
Yeah, very, very much like butter.
Yes, yeah, very, very much. Yeah, let's show
careful. This is fast.
Yes. Look how nice the golden rope of this melted Nuttelex buttery spread is.
I'm gonna take another bowl. Let me just remove the flour. It's flour.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, flour really gets everywhere.
Yeah, and sugar too.
Sugar too. So
I'll just add the melted Nuttelex.
Yes, about
butter.
5 tablespoons.
Or 1/3 cup.
Yeah, 1/3 cup.
Whatever is convenient.
So melted.
Then I'm going to be adding the sugar.
Brown
sugar and a little bit of vanilla.
Vanilla extracts.
Yeah. So let's say about how much? Let's say 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons vanilla extracts, sugar, and melted Nuttelex buttery spread.
So we have, as you see, we have 3 elements to it. One is the buttermilk. Then we did our dry ingredients. And now this is the wet ingredients. And we are going to just mix it up.
Yes. Yeah, so recipe is super simple.
Very simple. So vegan baking is generally like, let's say 80% of the vegan bakes that are there online that you can follow, or whatever I do is like, the prerequisite is that it has to be simple. If it is too complicated, I don't have the time, or I don't have really the means to keep it, make something which is too complicated.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, because then we can do it often.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm just going to add this here.
Can already smell the melted because it's the melted buttery spread is warm, right? So already bring out some of the aroma.
Right. And this is, can you see the curdling?
Yes, I can. Yes.
The curdled. So this is the buttermilk without the butter. This is the vegan buttermilk, and I'm just going to be adding this too. See, it's so much thicker now.
Yes. Maybe we can show also the mixture to the camera. So you can see this is before we mix, right? You can see the curd. Yeah. Like, because if we added the vinegar to it to reach this texture, this consistency.
So just keep this aside. And I had a little bit more soy milk. I'll just add that. And now we are gonna.
Yay, this is a happy moment.
Give it
the therapeutical moment. Everyone, let's mix. You see, everything comes together nicely. The wet ingredients, embracing the dry ingredients, the flour, everything comes together.
And there is a unsaid rule that when you're mixing something and you want to bake it, it's just always advisable that you move in one direction.
Yes.
I really don't know what is the scientific reason for that, but I just do it.
Probably for the air.
Yeah.
So
as you can see here, I probably will need a little bit more.
Okay, we have questions here. Just quickly answer.
Yeah.
So where can I get the butter? Yes, this Nuttelex buttery spray, you can find them in all major supermarkets. So like Cold Storage, Giant, Fair Price, Raymart. So you just have to type Nuttelex online and you can find them. They're usually in, beside like the cream cheese, beside the spread, in the spread margarine corner, chilled corner. Okay. Thanks, Joey, for the question. Is this session being taped? Yes. Lillian Quek, it's been recorded. So you can watch on YouTube later or share with your friends, right? That this great recipes that they can also make. My milk not curding. Who's Lillian? Lillian is baking. She's showing us.
Can I see your milk?
Yes. Let's.
No, the top view. I cannot.
Actually,
I think it's curdled. I think it's curdled.
Yeah,
it's curdled.
It doesn't have to be so thick.
No,
it's not like tofu.
No, it'll not be so thick. It'll just be little. I think yours is perfect. You can pour it.
Yes, Lillian, it's good. Actually, yours looks more curd than ours.
It's so thick.
Really? Yeah, it's very good.
Okay.
Thanks, Lillian, for asking and checking with us.
So after I added everything, right? Yep. I added a little bit more soy milk, and I'll just add another tablespoon of soy milk.
Okay.
For probably half a teaspoon or something, just to make it a little bit more moist.
Yes.
Why is hopping or what?
Yes, because we want it to be a cake, right?
Yeah.
So which is moist. So that's why I think it's the batter shouldn't be like too thick. If you think it's too dry,
then you can just add a little bit more.
Yeah, it needs to be slightly sticky to still to the surface of the bowl.
Yeah. So now our batter is ready.
Yes. Let me show to the camera. Smells great, the cinnamon. So you can see, the texture, right? It's still slightly sticky. Then this is good. Yeah.
Okay. And my oven is
hot. I help?
Yeah. So you have to just add half of it.
Okay. Do you do it like this?
Yeah. Let me.
Yes. Sorry. Clearly,
okay.
that was fine. Yeah, that's like.
So you help me. Can you help me hold this like this?
Let's see the pro.
So you add half of it.
Because you want to leave space for it to rise, is it?
No. Oh, because I want to put in some swirl.
Ooh.
Remember we have the one which
the sorry, I almost forgot.
Yeah. So the first layer is going to be like, you can make it half or 1/3 depending upon how much you would like it to be.
Let's show to the camera. So it's about an inch that deep into the pan, and this is the first layer. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Then remember the first bowl of swirl that we created? This is the sugar
and cinnamon. So
just You can just do this.
Yeah, just sprinkle around
Yeah.
loosely. Yeah, to show the camera again. So can you see it? It's like, yeah, one layer with the swirl, which is cinnamon and brown sugar. Okay, then we add the other half on top.
Yes. We add the rest.
So your oven should be preheated now
Yeah.
at 220,
No,
180, sorry, 180.
We will need the oven to go really high for our biscuits though.
Okay,
High, but for a shorter
yes.
period of
Oh, Cindy, she's saying that I missed the amount of cake flour and cinnamon to
2
be
cups.
used. So it's 2 cups of cake flour.
And cinnamon where? In the swirl or the cake?
We can say both. So in the cake,
In the cake, 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon.
And in the swirl, 2 teaspoons.
Okay. So the cake flour, we use 2 cups with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. In the swirl, we use 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Okay. Question. Please explain the difference in the Nuttelex butters available. Are you referring to the flavors? I assume it's
That's
the
what you-
flavors.
yeah.
So this Nuttelex buttery spread is the closest to the butter, the actual butter in terms of flavor, in terms of color. So it's excellent for baking. That's why we are using this for our cinnamon cake. The original spread, which is really good for cooking as well, you can use it to make like curry chicken, vegan curry chicken. So we have that also, the recipes in YoRipe. And you can also,
Really? You have a vegan curry
I think so. Yeah, we have vegan curry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we can also make other dishes later. My phone is there.
You can, what is the question? Can I answer?
The difference in the Nuttelex butter.
Oh, okay. So basically, I think in terms of for baking, you can use any one of them because all of them are great, but depends on the flavor that you want.
Yes.
Like this one is like original. Basically, it has no flavor of its own. So it picks up the flavor that you add. So this is going to be like a vanilla-y, cinnamony kind of a flavor.
Yes.
But for if you want a coconut, if you like coconut flavor, let's say that you're baking something like a coconut cake or a pie or then the coconut this one would be much better because it's got a flavor of coconut.
Exactly. So it's coconut flavor, olive oil flavor, buttery flavor, and original.
Oh yeah, original. So as you can see here, I've just added the rest of the swirl mix.
Put it like this. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, and then what I did, I just mixed it up a little bit so that it sticks to the dough.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Lilian, can you show us yours? Where are you at now? Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay. Did she bake it already?
Not yet.
Yeah, okay.
Hers looks so nice, so good, smooth.
And then one thing that you might like to do is you can just move a knife or a skewer or something just to give it a little bit of, but at the same time, not so much that it creates a hole.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to bring the camera nearer
so
we can see it.
So this is like a random abstract art. Okay.
So you can create the patterns with a fruit knife and drawing curved lines across. Yeah. Because the cinnamon with the sugar is going to give the darker color.
Yeah.
And that's what the swirl, how you make swirl cake. Wow.
But so just make sure that the surface is not like super bumpy. It'll be a little bit bumpy, but just make sure that it's not like really,
Yes, it should be still overall flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is
generally, some here and there is fine because we want the baking to be uniform.
Right.
So we're just gonna.
Yeah. Otherwise, the top bits will get burnt if it's too uneven.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll just show it once again. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can everyone see it?
Now I'm just gonna stick it in the oven. for 42 minutes. You can add it for 40 minutes first, and then we're going to check how it goes. Yeah, so I'll just put it in and come back.
Okay. Take your time, Lillian. We'll wait for you. Okay, referring to which one is best for what? Yes, like we say, the buttery, for baking, right? Everyone is good, but especially the butter one, if you want the golden color, is better. Coconut is very good, I think, also for curry, because like we use the coconut oil, right, quite often. So you want coconut aroma. Then you can replace it. You can also use it, the coconut flavor spread. And also for cooking. So I hope I answered that question.
Okay. Now, so somebody, Lillian,
Yes.
does she have a question?
What is the last top layer?
Oh, we can't do that.
The last top layer is
Yeah, so the last top layer is the cinnamon again, cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah,
The
and then
swirl.
just make sure that just so that it is not separate from the just stick it in a little bit. Just stick it in so that it doesn't
Okay.
fall off.
Yeah, pour
Alright.
over it, and then just use your spatula, flatten it, and use your knife to do a bit of cross. Yes,
Thank you.
yes, Lillian, that's right. Awesome. So we have done our first recipe, the vegan cinnamon cake.
Yeah.
Now it's in the oven for 40 minutes at
Yeah.
180 degrees.
That's right.
Yes. It's super simple, the ingredients, right? Just flour, cinnamon, sugar. We even learned how to make the vegan buttermilk
Yeah,
with.
and we are going to make buttermilk again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So which just goes to show that having buttermilk or curdled soy milk or curdled plant milk is very important
Yes.
in any kind of most baking,
Yes.
especially cakes and biscuits. Okay, so for the biscuits, shall we start with the biscuits or should I wait?
I think
We can start.
We can.
Okay, Lillian says
Okay,
yes.
Lillian says yes. Okay.
Okay, Lillian is like leading us to what?
Yeah,
High
thank
speed.
you, Lillian.
Okay, so what do we do now? For the biscuits, we are going to be needing another. Oh, my bowl is okay.
So this biscuit, right, is actually not sweet, it's plain. So you can eat it with a tea, right? You can have it also like as a before meal, right, kind of snack.
Yeah.
Especially when the children are hungry.
Yeah, when the children are hungry and sometimes. So my children normally whenever it's their snack time, they normally would eat something like a fruit or like a sandwich or something like a burger, like a chickpea burger, stuff like that.
Yes.
But sometimes I do give them things like a biscuit or just like their treats.
Yes.
So-
a bit different texture, right? You want
Yeah.
something soft, you want something crunchy. So biscuit is nice because it adds that, give the flavor, the crunchiness. Oh, vanilla essence. Yes.
What?
We use vanilla essence in the cake just now. 2 teaspoons.
One, I think.
One. Okay.
One.
Sorry. 1
Yeah.
teaspoon. Yes.
Okay, so we move on with. Shall we move on or what should I do?
I think it's good. Yeah, we can. So
can?
now we've just making the buttermilk again.
Again, this is a different kind of buttermilk
Okay.
where we are going to be using some soy milk
Yes.
and we are going to be using some lemon juice.
Ooh. Is there a reason why we choose to use freshly squeezed lemon juice this time?
So the reason is that the flavor of the one which we used, right, the vinegar,
Yes.
there we masked the flavor of vinegar
Yes.
with vanilla, with cinnamon. There was a lot of masking.
Yes.
Because we don't want the smell of vinegar to be there in our cake, right? That's going to be such a put off. But then for our biscuit, we can easily use this because if you see, we are just going to be using really no other flavors as such.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we need about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice.
Perfect.
which
It's
is
half a
this.
lemon.
Half a lemon, yeah. So I'm just adding this.
Okay, and then let it.
Let it.
What do we
curdle.
do? Tell us.
Yeah, quiz.
Who can quiz
Quiz
time?
time.
Who can tell us what do we do now after adding the lemon juice to the soy milk? You can use almond milk or milk too. What do we do? Anyone? Want to tell us? Ooh, Lillian, have you put the cake in the oven? Yay!
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. We'll later. Oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
Later we will take out from the oven together. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, we have a question. Does the temperature of the milk matter for the curdling process, whether it's with vinegar or with lemon?
It's better if it is not just out of the fridge. I mean, mine is also out of the fridge. I mean, we took it out like about half an hour ago. So, which is okay. As long as it's like super cold, it's fine.
Okay.
Room temperature is best.
Lightly chilled or room temperature is the best?
Lightly. Yeah. Room temperature is best. It's a very good question, actually. Whoever asked for is a very evolved baker.
Yes. Thank you for the question. We are all learning. Yes. So please keep the questions coming. So we can, learn most from MB today. And then we can all be very successful in our own kitchen. Yay!
Okay. So we are waiting for our soy milk to curdle so that we can make the vegan milk.
The answer is
buttermilk.
Wait. Don't do anything. Let it chill. Set it aside.
And we are going to make the dough now. So we have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. If your flour is lumpy, then just sieve it so that it's not lumpy.
Yeah.
Because that's important. Okay, then we're going to have...
Otherwise, you don't have to sieve every time. Some recipes call it for sieving, but, we really, don't have much time.
Yeah.
So unless it's lumpy, otherwise you can skip that steps when you see those in recipes. We need...
So here's my one tablespoon.
One tablespoon.
I left it there.
Oh, because
Okay,
for the lemon, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just looking for the tablespoon. We'll be right back. So now we are making the biscuit, the second recipe of today.
So let's just... So
this is baking powder.
Baking powder.
Yep. So MB, what do you give to your kids when they are hungry and you have no time?
Mostly it depends on what time of the hour. If it is like a snack time, then it is normally the easiest thing is to give them a fruit. Or my son really likes nuts. He loves all kinds of nuts, like pistachios, and he really likes seeds as well, like sunflower seeds and stuff like that.
I see.
And my daughter is more into fruits and other kind of. She's not really big. She doesn't appreciate nuts as much. So if it is the snack hour, then that's what I offer them. But if it is a meal time and I don't have time, then probably a one-pot meal where, I just throw in everything, like all the vegetables in the house with some rice and some lentils, and they just boil it. And then and add some seasoning. and that's it.
Is the best.
Yeah. So I've just added all-purpose flour, baking powder. Now I'm adding baking soda. This is half teaspoon of baking soda. And then we're going to have 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So this is a little bit salty.
Yes.
This biscuit. So if you like it less salty, then add less salt. I'm just going to be adding like about half teaspoon. You can add 3/4 if you like.
Yes. I think it's nice to eat probably with some dips or like hummus.
Yeah.
If you can chips, you can also use this biscuit. Just really very versatile. To be eaten at whether it's tea time, it's as a side dish with a main.
That's right. So I just mixed it up just roughly. And now I'm going to take out the butter.
Yes. We wanted the cold, the the original spread. So Nuttelex original spread. So we kept it in the fridge and now.
So for this recipe specifically, the butter needs to be...
so look how cute this is. Hi, Koala. Yes, because we have Koala because Nuttelex is very established brand in Australia. It's actually 89 years. It's been 89 years that it's been selling.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Wow. 89 years.
Yes. I was also Yes, when I
You
heard
mean there was a demand for dairy-free since so long? We didn't know about it.
I think yeah, we already like it came up as option.
Yeah.
I think probably now we call it like plant-based. It
Yeah.
used to be, I think, yeah, there's so many options, right? To get like the spread in cooking and baking and just
Now,
eating
yeah.
on sandwich and salad, so many ways to eat it. But now we call it plant-based.
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, yes, so it's been on the market for many years. So you can definitely trust the quality.
So I'm just adding, it's getting all stuck. I'm just going to be adding some, just a second.
Yep.
4
So-
tablespoon of the butter, the cold butter. So 1, 2. I'm just adding roughly. You can measure it. My measuring spoons are not very friendly for this kind of. So that's enough, I think.
Oh, I see another camera, another dough. Wow, very nice.
Someone's making the biscuits.
I think so.
Okay. Now you have to get your hands dirty, unfortunately, or if you like to do it, I'll just keep it inside the fridge.
Yes, I'll do it. Okay. Yep.
So what you need to do is, see, look at this. I've just added in here. I'm just going to use my hands.
This is also very therapeutical. I'll just bring the camera nearer.
Yeah.
So we can have a.
Just make sure that the butter and the flour get incorporated nicely. You don't have to overmix it. Don't overmix it. Just till the time you feel that the butter is like gone. So it's better to keep the flour cold because.
Yeah, especially in Singapore, you really have to bring out on the last minute.
Yeah, otherwise it'll melt. And if you notice, this one melts faster than the normal dairy butter. Okay, so this is how the texture of the flour is going to be. Let me just show you. Just hold it, okay? Just give me a second. See? If you do it, if you just loosely clasp it, you should be able to get a small.
Can you show one like on the palm nearer to the camera?
Yeah. So a little crumbly, a little crumbly, a little together. So that's the test that it's ready now.
Yeah.
Right. And now just make sure that the flour at the bottom has been mixed together.
It really feels like sand, right?
Yeah, exactly. It feels like sand. And I have some butter in my fingers. I'm going to just
rub it off. And
just make sure that it is done. So, now I'm going to just take a few seconds to wash my hands.
Yeah.
Or actually, we don't need to wash our hands. We can just straight away put the buttermilk, and because I need to knead it a little bit.
Yes.
So I'm going to make your apron really dirty.
That's what the apron serves to be.
Okay, now we're going to be adding little by little. Okay, let's see the curdles. Let me show you. Excuse my dirty hands. So this is the curdled soy milk. Just mix it up again. Just add a little bit.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely thicker than the milk without the lemon juice or vinegar. Yeah, but it's also not like tofu type of texture.
Yeah, it's liquid. It's liquid, semi-liquid. So just loosely bring it together. Okay, then add a little bit more.
So, Emmy, we have 30 now participants in the Zoom.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so
when you first started doing vegan baking, like no eggs and no milk, Do you feel like there were any challenges or?
No, I didn't, because
Mm.
when I started baking only after I turned vegan. I never baked with any animal products.
Mm.
It's after I became vegan that I just suddenly felt the need to learn to bake, because I just felt that my daughter, I just wanted to be self-sufficient.
Right.
Although nowadays there are a lot of vegan options in Singapore, but I just wanted to make sure that she doesn't feel deprived of anything. Mostly cookies and cupcakes and all of them are like, they normally have eggs. So that's what encouraged me to start learning baking at home. So this is all like self-taught. My mistakes have taught me how to bake.
Yes. It's a lot of trial and error. And then
Lot of
bit by
trial and error,
bit,
yeah.
also with, I guess, the children's feedback.
Yeah. Oh, that's brutally honest sometimes. Yeah. Okay. I just want to show the texture of this
Yes.
dough. So let me just I'll lift it up.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So there is no need for us to knead it like you would do it for a pizza crust or for a bread. We don't need that. We just want it to remain a little bit crumbly, a little bit done. Okay, so we are done with this. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking it inside my kitchen to make so you need a flat surface like a cabinet, the kitchen top, and you have to flour it a little bit, and that's where we are going to be making the cookies.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
Let's go. So now we're going to follow MB to her kitchen.
Come on.
Yes. Pardon my unsteady hands. Oops.
And pardon my messy kitchen. Yeah, here.
Yes. Yes.
I'll just get some flour.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know, hi, I'm on this side, that MB's 2 children, they are all vegans. So, and, they really love what they eat. And of course, MB is such a great chef and come up with lots of recipes. So that's great. So we can all learn, right? Different ways of even kid-friendly plant-based recipes.
Yeah, I mean, most of my, like 90% of my food is kid-friendly, So I had cleaned up this top beforehand. So is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. So just I just dusted a little bit of this, and we are gonna just I'll just turn like this. Okay. So what you can do is you can take a rolling pin, or if you don't have a rolling pin, then you can just do it with your hands. So just make sure that the surface is floured and dusted with some flour. And the good thing about this recipe is that it stays for a much longer time than a normal cookie.
Oh, you mean the shelf life?
Shelf life, yeah, is a little bit longer.
How much time?
So probably
how many days?
8-9 days should be fine. Yeah, because
that's
otherwise normally the other kind of if you don't have you have those chocolate chip cookies or things like that.
Yeah, and there's no egg
stay.
Also.
Yeah, they don't stay. So just make sure that it is more or less equal
Flat,
thickness.
Equal thickness,
because we
it's
want
about half a centimeter.
Yeah, this is about half a centimeter. Yeah. So get a cutter.
Any shape you like.
Any shape you like. I don't have too many options.
Ooh.
And just cut it. This is your biscuit. I mean, not yet, but this is your raw biscuit. And I have readied, I'll just show my tray.
I can. Yep.
Yeah. So just Yeah, thank you. And my daughter Ahana loves to do this.
Yeah,
part
it
of
is
cutting
very fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think baking is such a fun activity to involve children, adults, our grandparents, everyone.
even my son nowadays, he likes to bake. Last week we
How old
baked.
is he?
He's 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, he doesn't bake like that. But then he, mixes the flour, and he's okay. So this is done. So what we are going to do is we are going to bring it back together.
Yes.
Without going full on with our bicep muscles, we'll just use our fingers and not need it so much. So just if there's any question, then just ask.
Yes, please ask. I just realized I think this is our first. I mean, we did 2 baking classes last year with Zata Yayami for Christmas.
Yeah.
But we haven't done any baking class this year yet. So this is our first time.
Wonderful. I'm so honored. So then you have, then you just do the same thing. Try to keep them uniform, but this is all handmade, so they don't have to be uniform.
Exactly. That's more like
That's the beauty.
Artisanal, rusty feel.
Okay, probably can go 2 more times. Okay.
And do you have tips for people who want to try to eat more plant-based diet?
Yeah, sure. The first, I think, if somebody wants to go plant-based, they need to identify why they're going plant-based. What's the reason? And the first, after they know, the reason why it is important for people to know why they're doing it is because it just helps them to go through the journey. It just makes it much easier. It just keeps the focus on. Otherwise, it's very easy to fall off from our journey. Yeah. So identify why you want to do it. There can be 3 reasons why you do it. One could be that you want better health. The other one could be that you are doing it for the environment and sustainability. And the third one could be that you're doing it for ethical reasons. Or the fourth one could be that it's all 4. Like for me, it's all 4. And the first thing that you can do is be gentle on yourself, be nice to yourself, and try. Probably you can. So I call it the vertical or horizontal approach. So in vertical, what you do is you choose a day, like let's say a Monday or a Thursday or whichever day. All the meals that you eat could be plant-based. Okay, or as plant-based as possible. That's your vertical. Then if you see horizontal, then whichever meal you think is possible, like let's say all the lunches are possible, which are plant-based. So just eat plant-based on throughout the week, or 5 days a week, or as many days as you want, plant-based. So that's a horizontal approach. And the other one is just random approach, which is like whenever you can, just eat a plant-based meal and see how you feel. And because a lot of people have had startling realizations that after they ate a plant-based meal as opposed to after they ate a non-plant-based meal, there was a big difference in how they felt in their stomach and in just the way they are. A lot of them felt that they are feeling lighter and probably more productive. So these are some of the tips. The other tip, the very easy tip, could be that try using soy milk in your coffee whenever you can.
Yeah.
Right. Your breakfast, instead of eggs, you can just you can make a delicious oatmeal with oats, and you can have chia seeds and some fruits, and you can throw in some nut butters. My nut butters are like so much nut. We eat so much, especially me. I love nut butters. So I eat nut butters all the time. So these are some of the, and of course you can follow me on my social media, and anytime you have any questions, because I'm often approached by parents about my children, about what I do, what is it that they eat. They're very curious.
Yes.
So you can ask me anything you like, and
Yes.
I'll most probably be able to answer you.
Yeah, so please follow MB on social media. Instagram is Vegan Canoe. We're
Vegan
going to
Canoe.
send the link now
Yeah.
over the chat. And I think just now the tips are super useful, because even for myself, I started to eat. I'm more the horizontal approach. I started to eat all lunch Monday
Yeah.
to Friday.
Yeah.
Plant-based. Sometimes I do one more like meal, dinner as well. I skip breakfast.
Yeah.
So it's also vertical. But
Yeah.
I think the it's very good, because then you have a routine.
Yeah, exactly.
Easier for us to follow. Yeah. And kind of, I really feel much better, to be honest, when I eat plant-based.
That's
especially
very
for
common.
lunch. Yeah, I
common
don't feel
feedback.
sluggish in the afternoon. I don't
Yes.
feel sleepy.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm heavy or anything.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you feel super energetic. You don't feel hungry neither. And I realize when I eat plant-based, I actually eat more variety of food.
Colors. You can
Exactly,
add more
colors.
colors. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure. That's a very common feedback that you get from people.
Yeah, because it's true. It works.
True.
Yeah, it's better for our body.
It just makes them more. They feel that they are more efficient throughout the day, especially on the days when they are working. They're sharper and more focused. Otherwise, you feel that food coma. Not really a coma, but the thing of settling down. The urge to just rest is not there. That's a very common feedback. Yeah. So
and then replacing ingredients as well.
Like whenever you can.
Milk, like replace with also the Nuttelex, like the buttery spread or the vegan spread.
Yeah. These are very and thankfully we're in an age of social media. Just go to YouTube and you'll find tons and tons of recipes. You can go to YoRipe. You can find a lot of vegan recipes there. A lot of my recipes are also there.
Yes.
So
we have hummus.
We have a chickpea series.
Yes, exactly. We have a chickpea series. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So that was like 2 years ago.
Almost, yes.
Yeah, 2 years ago. I think when YoRipe was just born.
Just starting.
Starting off, right? So I did a chickpea series where basically the hero of all the recipes was supposed to be chickpeas. So we had done one was a hummus, one was a chickpea burger, then we had falafel.
Yes.
What are the other two? We had 5.
Yes, we have 5: patty, hummus, falafel, burger.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. So you can see you can get hold of those recipes on YoRipe as well, which is a great app if you are into cooking and cooking for yourself and for your loved ones. You can try that. So our biscuits are ready, right? Okay.
How many of them?
So we have about, I don't know, with my cutter I was able to do, let's say 12, 15, 14. And I have one extra little thing. I'm just going to not use it. And what we are going to be doing now is I'm going to brush a little bit of butter on top, which is optional, but I'm just going to do it because it gives a little bit of color.
Yay. So, additional tip, if you want it to look more golden later, the biscuit, so you can now brush. We're going to use the Nuttelex buttery spread melted, just brush it on top so that you have this golden glow later. And just time check here. We have the cake, the vegan cinnamon cake in the oven. I can see the timer is about 14 minutes to go.
Yeah, and can you smell? I can smell.
I can smell. I think the cinnamon really travels so far. The aroma.
No wonder they had a fight.
Yes, very true. I need to go and research about this.
Yes.
War for cinnamon. Yes.
But it's a very old war.
Yes.
At that time, they used to fight for cinnamons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm going to be doing is, So what I'm going to be doing is I'll just take some of this buttery spread, just half a teaspoon, just a little bit. Okay, a little bit more maybe, just for safety. And I'm going to just put it in the microwave.
Yes.
And you'll notice that it melts faster. So you do not need to. So I'll just add this to my microwave, probably about 10 seconds or 15 seconds. In the meantime, I will just check my cake, how it looks. Oh,
Ooh.
You want to see?
Yes. Shall we?
But we still have some time to go.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. You can already see it rised.
Yeah.
Nice color, nice cinnamon brown color. Ooh. Oh, we have a question from Lilian Quet. Is it possible to bake the biscuit in an air fryer?
Oh, yeah. So I haven't tried it in an air fryer, but I don't see a reason why it will not be possible. So if you have a baking dish, or I don't know, I've never baked anything in the air fryer, but if you already know how to bake in the air fryer, it shouldn't be a problem. You know, it should be.
Because it's 220, right? About 220.
It's 220, yeah.
So air fryer, yeah. I think that's your air fryer is hot enough.
Yeah.
We actually have many air fryer recipes in YoRipe.
Oh, is it?
Yes, and many are baking. So I remember seeing cakes and biscuit. So feel free to go to YoRipe app under by equipment.
Yeah.
And then you can choose air fryer and you can have try things out and let us know how it goes. So even today, right, like after you bake, please share in YoRipe app. Just post the story. You can hashtag Nuttelex so that we can all see it, all the great bakes that you've done in your kitchen. Share with the community. So now MB is brushing
just the
each
top.
Yes, of the biscuit. I think kids will love doing this too.
Yeah, they will.
And I'm sure they'll be so creative with the shapes and
that's right.
And if they bring this in the lunchbox, right, they definitely feel prouder.
Yeah, of course.
I made this.
My daughter's like, I made this.
Yes. Wow, perfect. The quantity is like, I can tell, experience.
Okay.
Perfect quantity. Every drop is being brushed. Used up.
Okay, so we are done with this. We're just waiting for 10 more minutes, about 10 minutes more for the cake. And then I'll have to preheat the oven a little bit more.
Okay.
Then the baking for this will not take a long time. It's like about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So should we just go in there?
Yes, I think it's getting back. Yeah. So any questions now, please share with us. We're going to be back as the cakes is being baked in the oven. So we are coming back to our first area. Yeah. So actually, Emily, can I borrow your phone? I want to show some of the recipes I mentioned just now.
Sure. You're right.
Yes. We also have a question. Let's answer the question first.
Sure, let's go.
Can we add other bits to this, like chocolate chips, raisin, or nuts?
To what?
To the biscuit.
Yeah, sure, you can. But then, so you can. But this normally, if you want to add chocolate chips, then it becomes more like a cookie, right? So you can definitely do that. But then it's if you are making it into a cookie, then it's better if you use less salt because I've added quite a bit of salt because it's a little salty.
Yes.
You know, this biscuit is a little bit salty. But if you, sure, you can be creative. And then what other thing you can do is add some vanilla to it so that it is more like a cookie. And the dough will have to be a little bit different. You know, if you see this dough, right, it's a little crumbly and, I didn't really need it too much. So the cookie dough is a little bit more sticky. So
So definitely can go the sweet route, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
if we want to stay on the more plain savory route, right?
yeah.
Can we have some like maybe like herbs?
Herbs, yeah,
Or
sure.
make it so that it's a little bit like a sublay.
Yeah, sure.
Things, and you can eat it with more like a appetizer.
Yeah, sure, you can. Why not? You can add some herbs like we have oregano or dill if you like dill.
Yeah,
You know the
Thyme,
dill,
yeah.
thyme, rosemary, and all of that. Yeah, so this is
Yay! So wow, this is so cute. By the way, I haven't checked it out in the afternoon, so we have some new submissions. Okay, I'm just going to. So we have our search, right? And you can. This is the class.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw that.
So yeah, you can just type Nuttelex, right? So let me show you. Yes, done. Okay, right. You type Nuttelex in the search bar, and then these are all the recipes. Yeah, that we have. So just now I think we have questions on what we can make, right? So there's this that I mentioned, the curry chicken, right? Yes. It's actually 100% so plant-based. Yeah, we use the mock chicken here, the potato, the curry, and we use the Nuttelex original spread here. So definitely check out this recipe. It's really cool. You can make curry chicken pot pie at home, but 100% plant-based. And also, okay, this recipe is really cute too. It's the chocolate dip cookies. So yeah, just now you asked about the if we can add chocolate or raisin, right? Yeah, so you can try this one. It's a square cookie. You can shape it you like, and it's dipped into chocolate. And there's some pistachio, there's some pumpkin seeds. So also very, very fun. And we use coconut sugar in this one. So you can try it out. These are the ingredients. We can send the link in the chat too, but it's really super simple. Just type Nuttelex and you find all the recipes you can make with this 100% plant-based spread. Oh, I made this one. This is Kwebaulu for Hari Raya. We had this recipe. And I think you get to see, that's me. That's my cooking story. So after you cook, I actually, it's so how yellow it is. And
the color of your brand.
Yeah, exactly. Very yellow. YoRipe is a very yellow brand. And I kind of improvised and added raspberry and frozen berries. It turned out quite very nice, in fact. So because I almost cut all the sugar, very, very little sugar. But the berries actually gives the sweetness and the tartness as well. So it's fruity, it's soft, it's fragrant. Yeah, highly recommend these recipes to try. And it's so cute, it's so small. Okay, let's see. We have questions. Oh, I can see Lillian is taking out the cake. Oh, Lillian checked the cake. Oh, Andy, please come and see. Lillian's cake is ready.
Mine too.
Oh, wow. Yay.
So cool.
Oh my God, it looks identical. Really, Lillian, exactly like ours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oof, wait. In the meantime, I'll just put in the biscuits.
Yes, we're going to put in the biscuits.
For, I think, 15 minutes.
I want to show you the cake. Yeah, so it's on the cooling
rack. I'll just take it out in a second.
No problem.
I just want to check the 10 to 15 minutes. Okay.
Wow, look at the cake. We can see the swirl. Can you see the swirl? This part's a lighter color, darker. It smells so good. And especially we have a fan right behind. So all the aromas are coming to us. Very nice. So MB is putting the biscuit into the oven about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just put it for 12 minutes. I'll go and check.
Okay.
So let's just be very careful and okay.
Ooh. Yes. Ooh, is it hot?
A little bit. Yeah.
So yeah, because we actually put the parchment paper, so non-stick pan, absolutely no problem. It's out right away.
I'll just get a knife.
I can't wait to try it. I'm going to show you the side as well. Yep, can you see the side too?
I'll help you wait. Let's just. Normally when I make it for like my family, like normally when I bake, right? It's better to keep it on the cooling rack for like 15 minutes before you go to cut it.
Oh,
But we are going to cut it today now.
okay.
because-
I think Ambi knows how impatient I am. And how
So-
impatient everyone on Zoom and on YouTube, on Facebook are.
As you can see, the outer is a little bit crusty.
Ooh.
It's more like wait, let me just serve it to you.
Yeah. So after it's rest, right? Usually it becomes harder, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because now it's it's so hot.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
So we
really
will just
we are taking some risk.
here it is for you.
Thank you.
Homemade
Ooh. Homemade.
Cinnamon
Vegan cinnamon
swirl cakes.
swirl cake. This is the from the bottom, right? I turn around.
Oh yeah.
So
You want me
can
to-
see. No, yeah. Oh, this is it. Okay. More slice. I think you can eat it like it's really good breakfast as well.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Snack, breakfast, yeah.
So-
Afternoon tea.
Yeah. So do you want to just try it?
Yes,
I'll-
I am going to try
You
it.
come in here and try
Yep.
it together. I'm gonna try.
Please.
Mm. It's not overtly sweet. If you like it a bit sweeter, then go ahead and add some more sugar. But I like it less sweet, and most of the sweetness is from the swirl, which is on top, which is crusty.
Yes, you can really see the top layer, the crust. This is the swirl.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting. It's my first time actually. Like, I mean, I didn't make, but I watch you
Yeah.
make a swirl cake. Yeah.
Yeah.
The top part is crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crispy, like almost like a
Yeah, the bottom is the cake itself is very
inside
moist.
Yeah.
And
The
it's,
inside is really soft, but the outer sides are
yeah.
crusty.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's very, very interesting.
Hmm?
Because never thought a cake like could be like this. Because usually it's either frosting or
yeah.
usually on like
Yeah.
pound cake this
Mm,
time.
yeah.
This is very healthy and very yummy. Mm.
Okay, so we just wait for this to cool down.
I think also, oh, Lillian, how's your cake? Oh. Wow, the color is so nice.
So beautiful. I think her brown sugar must be like super brown.
Yeah, the brown
It's
sugar.
really, really nice. Do you want to try it and see how and give some reaction?
I think she yeah. I think Lillian already
eating
tried.
it?
Yeah.
She's eating it. That's all right.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Yay!
So happy.
It's like as if I cooked it for her.
But even better, we
She cooked it, yeah.
virtually together. Yeah. You made it so
Very
you can
soft.
make again and again. All right, that's the beauty of it.
This can go really well with your coffee.
Yes, with
Yeah.
coffee, tea,
Yeah.
And also maybe some like if I like to eat jam. Also.
Oh yeah, it will be wonderful with jam.
Yeah, I think jam will be very good. Like strawberry, cherry jams.
Yeah.
Or orange like marmalade.
Yeah,
Because it's kind of like a
bread.
lighter version of scones.
Yeah. Scones are a little bit more heavy and settled.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes scone for me is a bit too much.
Too heavy.
I still like the texture and the how well it goes with jam. Basically, I eat scones to eat jam. So this is also a very good choice to eat it with jam or spread or marmalade.
Yeah.
Dry fruits of your choice. Very soft.
Awesome. Like, Lillian is speaking, I think. We can't.
Yeah. She's using jams. Lemon and lime lemonade.
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Yeah, sure. I think this is a very good idea, actually. I've never tried it with jam, but I think it'll go really well with jam. Yeah. Like some fruity jam.
Absolutely. Yep. The top part, the crust is really crispy.
And you know that you get something special called cinnamon sugar. You get it as cinnamon sugar. So you don't have to make it in case you don't want to make it. So there's something called cinnamon sugar. You can just instead of making it.
Awesome. Oh, sorry. They are not looking. We can look now.
We are looking. What do we want?
Oh, the biscuit.
Already ready? Already?
They didn't bake before.
Oh, she baked already.
Yes.
The same recipe?
Yeah. Because we sent the recipe before.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Morning.
Wow. Yeah, that's how the biscuits look. I was like, how come she's already?
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much, Lillian, for trying the recipe. Thank you. And all of you can follow me on social media as well. My handle is Vegan Cano.
Yeah, we have shared
you shared
on
it?
the chat.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's Vegan Cano and also my website, which is vegancano.com.
Yep.
And I'm very happy to interact with all of you.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are just a few more minutes.
Yeah,
waiting
that's
for the
another 4 minutes.
Yes.
4 minutes for the biscuits to come out. And
so MB house nowadays with kids at home.
Oh, it's difficult. It's tough, but well, there are other people who are leading a much tougher life. So I'm just counting my blessings and just being thankful for what I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do they ask you the most?
Time. Yeah.
Just they want me. They want
yeah.
you. Yes.
Yeah. They want me to look at them. That's all they want. Yeah. Which is so simple, but then not so simple all the time.
Yeah. All the parents really.
Yeah.
I think that's why doing activities like this is nice too.
Yeah.
Because you can do something, but they are also doing and they get your attention.
Yeah.
And it's not so much like only, looking at them.
So me and my daughter, we have just started making this Lego. So we're making a James Bond car. So it's a real car. Yeah. So
it's a real car.
It's a real car. It's supposed to move. It's got gears and it's going to have an accelerator. So that's one activity.
It's going to drive you around.
Yeah. So yeah, activities like these, and baking is one of both of our. I like baking with the kids because they just get so excited about doing something that kind of makes them feel so good about themselves,
Yeah.
And I also feel that it's also makes them appreciate the effort that another person might be putting in to bake something for them or cook something for them, which comes only after they themselves have understood the kind of effort that is needed to bring something to life, So yeah, I enjoy baking with them. Just that I am very messy. I mean, I like things spill out of my hands very often. I'm not a very handed person. But then with me, when both the children, there's like flour everywhere, and it's like it becomes too messy. But that's fun.
Oh yeah, I also want to show your chickpea recipes actually to them.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And all the plant-based recipes that is available on YoRipe. Yeah. So let me just also share more recipes, because it's especially starting a new diet, right? It's really good to have some more ideas, right? You may that may get you to try something new, and you don't feel like, oh, I'm so limited by choices. No, it's not true. And there are so many different ways to cook, and I think we have it. Yes, so vegan canoe. You can see it here. So this is our featured creators. Yeah. So we mentioned about the Chickpea series. So you have the vegan meaty kebabs, right? Also.
Oh yeah.
We have we have so many. Okay. Let me go to the chickpea, then I come back to more. Oh wow, the chickpea bell pepper pasta.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Of course, the kid-friendly vegan hummus, the chickpea veggie burger, and then also another really great recipe is the vegan loaded savory pancake.
Oh yeah, that one we had done for the kids. Remember?
Yes,
we had done it live.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
At Mahota.
Mahota. Yeah.
Oh my god, and we had like 8 kids running around, and they were like, "Oh yeah, is this good?" And then in the end, everyone.
And they participated as well.
Yeah,
they had a lot of fun. That was a fun activity.
The pancake disappeared in less than 3 minutes. So we also have this black chickpea salad, and gluten-free vegan buckwheat char banana donuts. Wow, this looks so good. Maybe we can try next time.
Did I make that?
I think so. And then chickpea blondies too. Part of
chickpea blondies.
Chickpea
my favorite
series. Yes. So
we had a burger, falafel, then a pasta, a hummus, and dessert.
That's right.
Yeah, I really recommend that you try the chickpea blondie. It's really, I mean, that a dessert can be made out of chickpea is something that can really open up your.
That's right. And then we also have the cashew nut fudge.
Yeah.
And and also the chivda, and also the halwa, the carrot spoon fudge.
Halwa, that is the Indian dessert.
Yeah. So many options for you to browse to try.
The halwa also, you were there, remember?
Yes.
The Diwali, yeah.
Yes, we did a Diwali one. So yeah, it's been very interesting. Many recipes, culinary discoveries. So feel free to browse and give it a try. And we have also a few other plant-based also creators. So you can also browse through, like Love Kind Eat. She made the vegan curry chicken pot with Nuttelex buttery spread, original spread. So lontong sayur lodeh, plant-based. Wow. Yes, muffins, oat muffins, lotus soup, with omni meat as well. Yeah, really so many choices, and each of them are really tasty. So you can check them out. And most importantly, you can then post, in the feed, and then we can all like. Wow, this looks so good. This is a grilled roast banana and lemonade. Wow. Look at this. Yes, it's ondeh. We have the competition. Ooh, great sandwich. Ooh, Again, another competition. Okay. Yeah, great way to get kids to eat more veggie. This is the post. Yes, we hear you, Mom. So come here and check it out and share also your experience with everyone. Okay, and now we have the cake sliced. Just show you again the vegan cinnamon cake. And I can see MB walking out from the kitchen with the woohoo!
Those are the
Our
biscuits.
biscuits. Wow.
Let me just.
They look exactly like the ones Lillian baked.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like we are learning from her. Lillian, well done.
But so
We got
happy
it in the
that
morning.
she-
We only do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that she tried it beforehand. I mean, that was really
Yes.
lovely.
Wow. It looks so nice because there's like this mini like brown spots on top. I think because of the brush
Yeah.
of the
That's
spread.
right.
Yeah.
So normally I would like cool it down completely before I, eat it. But today is special, so I will
Ooh.
just.
Okay.
That's how the biscuit is.
Okay. I'll take the other half. Oh wow.
Perfect
Okay.
for coffee, right?
I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll go really well with a coffee,
Mhm.
cup of coffee in the afternoon or even as a snack.
Yes, and like I'll take this as my carbs instead of
Oh.
eating bread.
Mm.
I don't need. I can eat this. Oh, and I think it's actually tastes really good, right? Fresh out of the oven.
Yeah, it does.
You know, like when
But it'll add a little bit more texture
Mm.
when it's a little bit colder.
Yeah.
Cooler, I mean.
Yeah. So it's a bit like like Southern cuisine, American Southern cuisine, Louisiana. They have like buttermilk biscuits.
Oh.
They serve it with like either you can eat with jam or eat with fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly tastes like this.
Wow.
Delicious. Yeah.
It's good.
Like Popeye. Right? They sell the biscuit. This
Yeah.
this is better.
Thank you. I'm so happy that you like it.
Hmm.
And this is like completely vegan,
Yeah.
cruelty free, and dairy free, egg free. And if there are any allergies, you want to avoid certain ingredients, which is normally dairy or
Lower
yeah.
fat as well.
Yeah, low in fat as well. So yeah, those are the two recipes for the day.
Woohoo! Do you have any more questions? Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full.
Any questions?
So tell us, what can we bring you in
Next.
our next.
And I'd love to, if they want anything, any vegan recipe, right? I'd love to do it.
Yeah. Tell us what you want to learn, what you want to cook together. Whether it's plant-based, whether it's baking, it's cooking.
Or for kids.
Different, exactly, for kids. If you have picky eaters, we did before the Picky Eater series. So if you think that's something you like, we can definitely do it again. Some different, new recipes that we've tried over the circuit breaker and
Yeah.
the homeschool, learning, work from home. So many things that we can do. Oh, vegan or keto bread? What do you think?
What?
Vegan or keto bread?
Keto.
Keto, yeah. It's vegan. So Sarah is asking whether we can do vegan or keto bread.
Depends. I mean, if you're vegan, then we go for vegan bread.
Yep.
I mean, what is the context of her question? Is it for
To next in the future, what she wants to
learn?
Yeah.
Vegan bread. Sure, I can do a vegan bread. And you know that there is so there is a option of vegan keto as well. Breads which are made of nuts and brown rice powder and
Wow.
so vegan keto is also possible, which people think that is not possible. Vegan keto is also another category of
under like it can be under vegan, it can be under keto. Yes,
Both.
Both. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, they're not exactly. That's what I was trying to say. So they can be together. They can be both.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure. If you like to have that, I mean, if you wanna want me to teach you that, to bake it along with me, I'm very happy to do that. Or if you are interested in, actually, I'm very keen to I was just telling her before we started shooting that I'm very keen to cook desserts. It comes very naturally to me to make desserts. So if you are interested to make more desserts, then let me know. I'm very happy to do it for you and with you. And what else? Yeah.
And we have another question. What is keto bread?
What is keto bread? So keto bread is a bread which follows the keto diet, which basically means no grain. Normally normal keto breads have a lot of butter and they're normally high fat and
Very, very low carb. Yeah.
very low or no carb or low or no. So that's what a keto bread is. But then vegan keto bread is also possible. And yeah, that's what a keto bread is. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Joey, for the question. Thanks, Sarah, for the request. So thank you very much, MB.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Having us over.
Someone said Chinese cake.
Cheesecake.
Sorry, cheesecake. Okay, yeah, sure. I love
Vegan
making
cheesecake.
Yeah,
Wow.
vegan cheesecake. Remember the elementary, the preliminary entry to your competition where
Yes.
Ahana, she made a cheesecake.
Yeah.
She made a
Oh,
cheesecake.
wow.
That was a cheesecake. But the problem with there's no problem. But the only issue with doing it together is going to be normally cheesecake is frozen. So I can show you the way to do it. It is like really simple. But then when you're eating it, I'll not be there. I mean, it'll be ready only next day
Okay.
or after 8 hours, frozen.
Yes.
Normally it's frozen, right? So
Yeah, it takes time to chill in the fridge, at least 4 hours.
Yeah, so I bake lots of types of cheesecakes. One is an Oreo cheesecake, which my daughter Ahana had made during a competition that was hosted by YoRipe. In the preliminary round, she had made an Oreo cheesecake. Then I made last year itself. I made around this time I had made a Singapore's Happy Birthday cheesecake, which is a red and white.
Yes.
Yeah, so strawberry cheesecake. And there are so many. A blueberry cheesecake. There can be just a normal cheesecake, like a plain cheesecake. So yeah, so just let me know, and I'm very happy to host. Happy to have these kinds of events.
Yeah.
So
please share this event with your friends, also families. You can share the YouTube link so that they can watch as well. And you can bake. They can also enjoy these nice bakes. Maybe they will send you some. And yeah, thanks MB for letting us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, we haven't met.
Is this allowed?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because the last time I came, it was Christmas 2019.
Yeah, that time we didn't know what COVID was. That was the old normal.
Yes.
Not new normal.
So
the
hope
new
everyone
normal
is staying safe and well. Please take care. And yeah, we really hope that everyone can, cooking and baking can bring you some joy over this difficult time. And we are here. You can find like-minded people on your app, cook together, bake together. Give us your feedback. And thank you very much, Nuttelex, for making this possible. Letting us, I think great Nuttelex buttery spread. Thank you, Paymin. Thank you, Amanda. I really enjoy working with you all. And hopefully, we'll come up with more, even new recipe ideas and food, and we can do more sessions like this. So, please feel free to give more comments here. And we are going to tune off. We're going to enjoy more of the bakes. We're also going to give MB back to her kids.
Who have been locked up somewhere in the house now.
You don't hear them, right? they must miss MB. So wish everyone have a very good weekend. And we see you soon. We stay in touch. Bye-bye.
Bye.